CA came out with the 10 worst roads in the province today, and none of them are on the island of Montreal.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Does that
Okay.
surprise you?
Where are the where are they?
Elsewhere, Laurentians, Gatineau, places
Okay.
like that.
Oh, well, that's good news, I guess.
Do you think the roads are getting better?
Yeah, I think they're making some efforts, I guess. Yes, yeah. I mean, there's so many cones that you would think that they are doing some stuff. The worst road. Well, I'm in Verdun. BT is bad.
Which one? Oh, BD.
BT is bad.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Moffat is very bad in Verdun. I don't drive so much in the centre-ville, so yeah.
But it's still the same since 10 years. There is a lot of holes. But when I have a pickup, it's easy to go. I don't feel the holes. But there is a lot of holes.
Where is the worst road in Montreal?
Listen, I cannot say really, but if I say something, it's around the Jacques-Cartier Bridge. Around there, when you go out from the bridge full of holes, it's dangerous. But it's getting better, I think, a bit. But with my truck, I don't feel them. So this is the only thing I can say to you.
I have noticed that since they started having those machines to fix the asphalt as they go, I feel like that's made a big difference. They're able to get the potholes more rapidly than they used to. Mm-hmm. And also, I used to be on one of the worst streets in Montreal, but then they dug it all up in 2022, and it's much nicer now. But there was a point where I felt like I was in a third world country driving to my house. I don't drive around a lot in Montreal. I'm on my bike a lot, and I notice that a lot of this, where my bike is, often that's where all the big fissures are, and you're constantly trying to avoid that, and I find it really treacherous riding my bike around. Well, they should probably think about that, at least patch up those areas that are on the sides of the roads where the bicyclists are, because it can be pretty dangerous, and then we have to swerve into the street as well just to avoid them, so that can be dangerous.
St. Catherine's pretty bad now with all the construction.
Yes, I think Sherbrooke now is pretty busy. You have constructions everywhere. They're sending you to all kinds of different direction. That happened in Westmount. That just was today.
Like 5 years ago, I was in China. They need to redo an old road. They close it at 8 p.m. They have people working from 8 p.m. till 6 o'clock in the morning. Like
it was done.
Different team. It's done in 24 hours.
Yes, listen, we're not in China.
Like I spent time in France and
You know
in
that they're
Canada.
not going to put this online.
They put all this. They put all this.
Your cat.
No, they're putting all the sign, all the cones, everything. Nothing happened for 2 weeks, 3 weeks sometimes. They just put the cone there because, we're going to do something. But it's not, we're putting cone and they start working the
Good
day
that you asked me a
after.
question, because
They're
imagine
just
if you
putting
were asking.
cones and nothing happens for like 3 weeks.
All right. The reality is that there's a lot of countries where they have problems of weather. The question of asphalt, question of sodium.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of countries they have the same weather. It's not normal when you go to Vermont that the roads are impeccable. They don't spend more money. They just use the right material, the right people, and they don't have contract that they have to give every year or to redo and redo.
Like
and
I was
redo.
in Toronto to see friends in Waterloo. The roads were amazing. Okay, maybe it's a bit more south and the weather's not as bad as here, but give me a break. Like here.
Should we just be politics, can we, and say we need a different mayor?